Evening. Evening. I think I've ever punched myself with my own mic before. It was a little bit... The boom arm on it is a little tight in weird places. I think I can change that, but it wasn't particularly an expensive boom. Welcome! Walrus, Kitty, how's it going? How's it going? Hi, Pipe in the chat. How is all the stuff? I did. Right there. It was actually specifically... Was that the spit guard? Which is a very nice... Hold on. There. It's a really nice one, because my mic is kind of small. And it's just like a cylinder shape, instead of being a ball or being like the way like a Yeti is. So yeah. Tired indeed. Have you ever punched yourself with your own mic because you're tired? Don't do that. Don't do that. I also keep struggling as to where this guy wants to go, because the... can I bring it over far enough? I really can't. There's... Oh, right there. Yeah, this guy. He turns on a funny angle. I wanted it to be in a different spot, but I can't change that. It's threaded funny. So anyway. Other than that, it's good. I maybe need to throw a washer or 5 inside there. Getting up at 7 a.m.? Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. That sounds terrible. That sounds terrible. Nobody needs to do that. 7 a.m. That's nuts. That's just not cool. Walrus, you get to enjoy like late mornings, right? Like your job is late in the evening, so you're late in the start of your day at least, most of the time. I mean, aside from when you get called at, 6 a.m. to fix a truck that you did not know required a sledgehammer to fix. Especially when you're a night owl. Well, that's just it. Like I've always been a night person. So yeah. It's a very funny joke. But like I'm curious, like do you actually work at the Kraka FD? Do you really just get up at friggin' dawn and have to do all of that nonsense, and then they still keep your very serviceable butt? Like they keep you until like 8 or 9 over there, right? Sometimes much later, but I know that that's almost an average for you. That's just nuts. That's just nuts. You work way too much. You work way too much. Stop doing that. It is rare that you don't get called. Well, yeah. Are you like... I'm asking you a lot of questions just here in public, but like, are you an on-call, or are you just nice? Because Jeebus, seriously. One of my first ever jobs, I found out that you could just write on-call on the schedule on days that you were cool with. So I kind of just filled out the 4 months of on-call. Just call me whenever. And I ended up getting in trouble because I would open, close, and work a mid-shift. I was just working around the clock because I could. I don't have any other obligations. I wanted to make money. But apparently that breaks some sort of labor laws or whatever, and it's dumb. Like when you're 15 and you're looking to make coin off of Taco Bell, come on, people, like just let the really wiry kid work. But yeah, like people really liked it because I was definitely available. I was eager. I could do the job. It was, fine. Yeah, I wish Walmart had the same thing. Like I've worked a bunch of places where it is not easy. Like working for Starbucks, you actually have to, you become your own Etsy store trying to sell your shift. And like at that point, you're trying to sell it maybe even to somebody that's never worked at your store. So you're trying to yeah, that's right. I work at the dirty one. Come on in. It's fun. You'll have stories, I promise. So yeah, it was always rough to try to, some people were like, oh, you work at the downtown store. I'll totally take that. Because they like the stories. They like the chaos. Their store's, normal. But other people are like, I worked a shift there, I can't do it. Technically not on call, just paid hourly, but straight up told them that I'm clocking in and not clocking out until I go home at the end of the... Seriously, if they're keeping you for that long, that's a courier fee. That's a courier fee. If they take that, oh, run with it. Get it in writing. You have a few 7-8 shifts and then a small run of 2 to 10s. 2 to 10s, there's a night. That's not bad. That's not bad. Because you can still party it up after 10. Right? Like, that's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, I've worked a couple of places where the shift work was like Starbucks as well, because you gotta open the store at like 5:45 or 6 or something like that. You have to be like in the building getting it ready to go, because you gotta have all the coffee super brewed ready to do. Like you can't, yeah, everything has to be done. It's like minimum a half hour if you want to do a really crappy open, but you want an hour to do it. Nah. but unlimited coffee while you're opening up a store. So that's, that's one of the best things about working a coffee shop when they have terrible hours. That sort of thing. 7 a.m., then 2 to 10 the next day, then another. Oh, when they do this and you do the 7 a.m. and then you do the 2 to 10, you get this like nifty space where you can stay up really late the night, but then when you have to work the 7 a.m. after it, it's like, no. See, I had a boss that was terrible for that. He would always schedule me to work a close, then an open, and a close, then an open. And then I'd have a day off, and then a close, then an open, and then I'd have split days off. It was nuts. And yet the boss I transferred to a different store. Boss I had right after, straight up would do the opposite. I would work for 4 days, and then I would have like an open shift, 2 days off, and then a close. So like you would feel like you get 3 days. It was the best thing. And when I told her, she was just like, yeah, I engineer that. I was like, oh, can you go talk to the other dude? Because like, seriously. You have a video recording of your boss in corporate ass. Oh, see, Walrus right there. I've seen a few people be able to get a really good in like that, and it's not like it's abusable, but you're not gonna, and that's why it's a good deal on both ends. Like that's perfect. Suit was not happy, but I walked him through the numbers, and it was the most begrudging fine you can do it I've ever heard. See, that's it right there. I remember a girl that was being pigeonholed into taking manager for a record store, and she did not want to do it, but they were like practically pressuring her. So they kind of signed an agreement saying she can't be fired. Like it was like a huge, like she could practically burn the building down and she gets to walk. It was definitely like a huge open, and yeah, like that's what happened. Like when, treat people nice. You don't have to come up with these like ridiculous sort of, spur of the moment, hey, I don't want to get screwed over. I don't want you to get screwed over. Let's come up with a really weird plan to make sure that we don't. That's just, come on. But yeah, like I mean, considering what I've seen that you've had to go through on your job, used to love to stay up all night, because I couldn't wake up at 7 a.m. Or like you just like wrap right through. Yeah. Those are kind of fun. Fire in the building. But yeah, like, especially if you're worth it, but that there's a chance that the company can take you for a ride, that kind of thing. I've not had too many of those. When I worked for a factory back in the late 90s, there was a dude that I asked him one day, I confronted him, and I straight up said, like, what do you have on them? And he was like, what do you mean? I'm like, dude, you get away with everything here. You are golden. Nobody, and he goes, to be honest, man, and say nothing, but I don't know. I just do it. I'm like, what? Like, you just walk in and own the place? And he goes, shut up. But yeah. So like, it was like as if he could, it's like he had dirt on the place. He worked in the dirtiest area of the plant. It was a place that was a reclamation center. So like, it was harsh chemicals, 8 hours a day. And he showed up in nice digs for 2 solid days because he didn't even so much as go in his station. He just walked around. And I'm like, how? And he's like, I don't know. I'm trying to see if I can, what I can get away with. I'm just like, that's insane. That's just nuts. But like, I've worked for some places like where people are just that bent. They're that broken from the job that they've been working for so long with zero respect, minimum pay, no safety, like all of that sort. I've had a couple of jobs like that, and you just get to see people that are swimming in it because they've been doing it for so long. They know how to either game the system, or they know how to or they know they're the only worthwhile, worker in this on staff, and all that sort of stuff. Dude, I was told I must be sleeping with because I had a whole weekend off. Right? Like, people will assume that. Like, if you're worth it and you actually earn your keep too, some people are, that's the thing too. Like, with this guy, because I'm just like, you have to have dirt on the boss, because, like, you don't even like the guy and you kind of tell him. And how do you get away with this stuff? It's nuts. Like, how can you be disrespectful and yet you still fly around here like it's no big deal? And yet, in your case, you're probably doing great stuff and getting good accolades for it. And now people are scratching their heads going, well, why don't I? That's terrible. Once when I wanted 3 days off from that first manager that used to just be horrible at scheduling. He booked me for 11 days in a row just to get my 3 days off. And then I didn't get a pair of days off together for 7 or 8 weeks. Like, it was split days off for like almost 2 solid months. Like, there are some people that, like, are just so bad at the job that they don't mind even, like, messing with you because they feel bad. Not sleeping with the manager, and playing very not nice things. I can absolutely believe you bring a certain level of, negotiation to the table. Ways around it depending upon how you do it. Yeah, right? That's the thing, like, often in the retail or, physical labor spectrum, like those wheelhouses, you sort of sometimes have to fend for yourself, because you're treated like a number. I've worked for a bunch of places where they could easily replace me for somebody that doesn't have my attitude problem. You know, stuff like that. So they don't care about the experience you bring. And so when you know that's where you're going, where you're working, what you're doing, then you grow different defenses. So I've worked for a bunch of different places where you know, so like in your case, Walrus, you're getting kind of all of the calls. You're probably one of their better anyway. So, you know, and you're getting the paid for it, but I like the idea that you've managed to sweeten your end of the deal. Kind of fight back for the folk. For the folk. I would say, I would kind of say shit to one of my higher ups, but she would annoy you. And go around her and talk to another member of management. I've had to go around management a few times, but not very often. It's been super rare in my days that I've ever really had to go above the person that I already have to deal with. So I've been lucky in that regard, or if I have had to, it's known. It's pretty much known. It's like the person is not worth, you know, and then they're just like, oh, I know, they're like that, aren't they? That's happened a handful of times too. Well said. It's not getting fixed until at least noon, unless you let this happen. Yeah, that's just it. Well, like, gotta give. Especially like when you're performing something they can't even do. Jeez. Boosh. Well, guys, welcome to the factory. It's gotten big. Sort sim is lots. So we're no longer using coal. This used to be like all coal plants, solidly coal plants. Yeah, no getting yourself hurt, dude. Not for that nonsense. Not for that nonsense. But this is now exclusively using fuel. This part of the plant's a little bit loud. So over here, this gets a delivery of fuel, and it gets stored in the gigantic, and then it gets unpackaged here. And the empties, which I don't know if I have too many of those yet. Those are all the empties. They get recycled. Yeah, they do. Hold on. They're going up here. And then they're going to get loaded into this truck station. So what we're going to do is drop off fuel and then pick up fuel. And then it's going to come flying around. So I need to, this is where the route stops. I need to be able to do a new drive today. In order to pick these guys up. And then at the other end, we need to be able to assign those empties to a building so that they can get repackaged in. And then if there's too many, we're going to send them down to the trash can. Down there. The green building. The one that looks like a trash can. But first, we're going to make attempts to build a... Oh, hi. Get out of there. I think I got most of the gears at the other end, but we're going to build a boom tube that goes essentially from like right here all the way out there, all the way out to my place. We're going to see if we can get quicker travel to the refinery. And I already started building it out there, so we got to check it out. Yeah. And then also not collide with our truck on his way down. And my fuel powers all of that. I'm floored by it. I didn't know it would be this level of... And it doesn't really have to. I don't have to be burning it this fast, but it's kind of amazing. Yee. Alright, and we gotta be watching for the approaching truck. I have a tendency to smash it. I've hit it at least twice. And that's a hard recovery. And I've also considered paving all of this, but so far it's pretty. I enjoy it. It's a nice ride. Provide some okay crossing over here. I think we might have to raise up the tubes. But yeah, cutting through here provides for all sorts of... Whoa, hi there. Adventure. There's like caves and stuff I haven't really explored. I don't even know what that thing is. Right? So there's all sorts of stuff down here. I haven't really explored so much as I've built. Kevlar couch, what's going on? How's that happening? Welcome to the stream. We're driving down to the oil refinery in Satisfactory. We're gonna build a giant zoom tube if we can. Oh, and say hi to my bees. There's my bees. GBs. There's a lot of those. How's your night? Potentially your morning. I'm not sure where you are in the world. And there's the fuel center. Not the bees. Not the bees. They are sexy as hell. I've thought a few times kind of climbing out there and maybe taking care of that sort of... Are you kidding me? Look at my bees. They're fantastic. I have the best bees. Whoa. Something is janky on that bridge. I think I hit water. I'm not just 100% sure. So this contains all the goodness that we should be able to make a really cool set of boom tubes that take us out there. Play a ton of Sea of Thieves? Yeah. I've had that on my wish list for kind of forever. But I haven't picked it up. I've heard good things, and I got a couple of other streamer buddies that stream it. You can go in. I guess all of you can go in. Oh, maybe not? I have to move these manually, don't I? For some reason, it doesn't move fuel into this section. That's okay. We just don't need to carry it with us right now. Playing it with Crow and Fatty? Oh, that is nice. I bet you that's a wild ride. I've heard it's amazing if you have people to play with, and I've heard just only a handful of other stories where people have had a good time, but for the most part, yeah. Okay, so what do we need? We need... Hold on. Under the transport. Okay, we're not going to worry about the entrances for now. I guess we'll carry the mats for... Oh, jeez. I think I kind of have a lot of these mats on me. Honestly, it's fun with one person as well. Is it like one great big PvP ocean? Can people really come along and just take your stuff? Or are you able to kind of unflag yourself? So you're like, no, I'm an exploring pirate. I've always been a little curious of that. We kind of have a lot here. Maybe we just come back to this when we need it. We have enough to make things except for the... Yeah, we've got lots of stuff. Okay, let's jump back in this guy for a sec. I think we'll be good for materials for a little bit. We can drive back for a bit. No matter what, people can steal your shit. Okay. But as long as you go in knowing that, I guess. As long as you go in knowing that. Ghost ride. Then that's not too bad. Transport. Let's throw supports, tubes, stackables. That should be good. You. Can you go that far? Are we good? Oh, baby. Now, I don't know if this is going to be able to go far enough. We might have to put a little platform out here. We're not going to get crashed by anything, are we? Okay, good stuff. You can see for miles, so it's not like a ship will come out of nowhere. Alright, that's not bad then. That's not bad. This is going to sound, yeah, ultra cheap. It hasn't been on an amazing sale yet. It's been on a pretty close one, but... oh, it does not want to go that far. Oh, pipe is too long. Guys, my pipe is too long. Okay, let's... We're gonna just mess with this a little bit here. You. We're gonna go to here. Bless you. Oh, jeebus. He almost got me. There we go. Whoa. Beauty. Beauty. And now just for clean sight lines. Nothing. Gesundheit. You're getting officials from the walrus. Oh, I wonder if we're gonna pardon me, I wonder if we're gonna drag our butt through the sand. Like, really drag your butts through the sand down here. Yeah. Yeah, get it when it's on sale. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Because I know a handful of people that enjoy playing the game as well, I wouldn't mind getting it for the multiplayer aspect, but I don't play a lot of games with people. I don't often have the time. So I wouldn't mind maybe grabbing it up and just for the potential of it. Can you, oh, baby, that looks great. Not too good solo. Because, like, I'd like to learn at least the controls and stuff, and then kind of go from there and see if... What do you mean floor is too steep? Get wrecked. Right there. Right on top. Right up where this is. Can we, like... Oh, that's badass. This is cool. And then we might even be able to run along the top of it for a bit. We're out of math, so we gotta go back already. Beautiful. Very cool. Just decided to put tape over your gauges so you can slowly stretch them. Hopefully 0 by fab. That's nice. That's nice. Good plan. Good plan. I likes it. Oh, can I build poles? Okay, good. Alright, good stuff. Do I have room for a pole? I have no room. Do I have... Anybody have spare? Okay, good. You do? Okay. Can we put one, like... There. That looks good. Oh, this game is hyper chill. It's fantastic. Have you played it? And then let's drop transports. Oh, I don't have the maps. Hold on. I really like this game. Haven't got the cash for it. No, another one. Definitely pick up on sale. For the early access as well. They're really good about it though, but there has been a couple of times that you scratch your head going, "What did I do?" But okay, we won't do it yet. I need mats. But we got that guy hooked up. That's not bad. We need... I want to say those for sure. All of these. We probably need a few more. Yeah, we'll take all of those. We might as well take those guys. Do we need rods? We'll take rods. Cool. The rest of those guys can stay. As much as I like games for chill and you hate Minecraft, I want there to be more to do. Hi, buddy. Whoosh. See ya. I want there to be more to do in Minecraft. I don't have enough direction myself to get me doing things. So I played a bit of Minecraft, really enjoyed it, but didn't... I keep not being able to go back. And I likes it, but only while I've got maybe some direction to do, you know? The forest used to be your chill game? That's lit. That is a nice one. After I finished the story mode part with friends on stream, we did a bit of the custom mode, the custom game, and that was a lot of fun. We built like the roller coaster and crap like that. It was really sweet. We have to do this past the bees, so I'm not just sure what my game plan is for getting past the bees. You got like 65 days on one save. My friend Kai was doing a 100-day Timmy challenge. Like 100 days no Timmy. Yeah. And like that's crazy. I thought that was quite ambitious. Yeah. Yeah, it was nuts. It was nuts. It was really cool. We're trying not to also die to the mobs out here, though, so we're hoping that these little... Oh, get out of build mode, you. We're hoping that we can do some goodness when we get around here. It's chill until the monsters find you, and then it's all sorts of hell breaks loose when you get to, the, you know... By the way, bees normally spawn by the 3. There's no reason in the world for there to be, like, friggin' 40 or 50 of them in that spot. But anyway. Double the time I spent. Like, it's just nuts. It's just nuts. Dude, I used to go lasso the bees, just take them back to the garden. Oh, jeez. Hi. Sorry. I'm in my truck. Don't worry about me, buddy. Don't worry about me, buddy. I'm not here. One of the weirdest things is that not only are mobs completely unaffected when you're in your truck, but you can roll them and they don't get hurt. Anyway. Monster face. Whole top part of your house was drying racks with bits of cannibal on them. Wow. Whoa. Oh, that's this guy? Whoa. I didn't know they growled. Jeebus. That was scary. I kind of didn't know what was coming for me. Chill, buddy. Chill. We're just coming up here. Are we good? Are we good? I hope we're good. To that rock, maybe? I wonder what that room smelled like. I often felt the same about in Fallout 3. I had the house that had all of the... Was it Wastelander? And it was just like bits. Yeah. Definitely not pretty. Alright. Next. Okay, so from there... I think bees are a little bit... further down. We'll maybe try this right here. Yeah, Fallout 3 was awesome. I spent a lot of time playing Fallout 3. I spent a bit of time on 4. And a little tiny bit of time on New Vegas. I haven't done a lot of New Vegas. To the chagrin of chat, because I think they loved it. Made an automatic garden slightly underground with bees in it, and you had a lot of food. Ooh. Underground bee garden sounds crazy. New Vegas is too slow? How will you get past the bees without becoming a Nicolas Cage movie? Oh, there goes Wally. Alright, anybody out here? Jeez. Just the giant stilt testicle. All right, so you to there. Yeah, I knew New Vegas was your favorite Fallout. I honestly think I used to really like the Bethesda style, and Fallout 3 and Skyrim were some of my favoriteest games. Oh geez, all the bees. Backing up from all the bees. Back up. Back up. That's the thing that makes bees, by the way, so we don't want to get even too close to that thing. Alright. Yeah, New Vegas seemed like it was pretty good. I bought it for $5 back in, like, I don't remember. What was it? 2011? I never even installed it. So I installed it to play it on stream, but I think it was a titch dated for me. It's got some really good memories and stuff for other people. Like, they really enjoy the nostalgia effort. Where is that other beast thing? Is it? It's over there, maybe? I don't even have weapons out right now. This is just amazing. Oh, there it is. I wouldn't mind maybe stilting onto that thing. Can we go from you all the way to you, or is that too far? What do you mean too far? What about up there? Can you go up there? It almost can. Hold on. If it goes solidly blue, peeps, we're taking it. We'll go right past all the bees. Bollocks to the bees. No. Alright. To here. That's far enough. We'll give it like a little bit of a attitude. Gold. No nostalgia for you. Last time you played it was 2 months ago. When was the first time that you played it? If it was 4 months ago, then I'm with you. But like, you first played it when it first came out, did you not? So like, even though it's not nostalgia, like, oh, I'm coming back to it, but if you've been playing it all that time, can you stand right on there? Right where there's... Right where the floor's too steep? What do you think? Well, don't try to put it too far. Come on. Work with me. I want to go... I want to go around the giant thing of bees. I thought I could hear them for a sec. Again, no weapon, so let's maybe, just to be sure, we're jumping back into the truck. I got wrecked by like 6 bees earlier. First played it 4 or 5 years ago, well after it came out. Not bad, not bad. Alright, so no nostalgia for you. Too distracted by Skyrim. That's the point of Skyrim. It was amazing. I think we have to fight these bees. I think we're gonna fight those bees. Can I fight things? Did I bring weapons? Am I clever? Equipment shortcuts? Okay, good. This is an awesome weapon. It's not really a weapon so much as it's a reinforced spring that has a bolt of rebar straight on up inside it. Whoa, he did not like that. I'm just gonna suggest that. And then you jam a new piece of rebar in and good. Also, sorry about the ASMR that is this weapon when you unsheath it. Alright. Aggro 1 bee at a time. Good stuff. And get out my electric taser thingy here. Taser sword. See, they despawn. Not those bees, but regular bees despawn. I don't get it. Ooh, but I get this. Quartz is super rare. Partly, you know, it hides. Ooh, it hides. Okay, you? How do you not? Right, it's just right up there on the top. All attractive and stuff. It's like super cute, just do it. Yeah, like that. And then we'll even give it like a little bit of attitude. Shake it like you own it. Done. Beauty. With Bethesda games, I always make like 3 characters before you play the game. That's right. I didn't do it too much with Fallout 3. I made 1 character and I thought that she was amazing. She did such a great job. She was badarsed and awesome. So I wasn't too concerned about making others, but I made 4 or 5 Skyrim characters. I think that even though they're not marketed as such to being multi, like an Alcoholic's Dream kind of a game, I think that they ultimately are really fun to play through from a different perspective. Didn't do it with 4 because it's meh. Well, in 4, like, you only have the choice of the boy or the girl, right? You don't really have a whole lot. Whereas, like, with Fallout 3, I remember downloading a game save where you're at the door of the vault and you make your character, assign their perks, and out you go. You don't have to deal with grandma on the weird birthday and all that stuff. I mean, you do that a whole bunch of times because, yeah, the game's lit. But, you know, after a while, you're like, no, I don't need to do this anymore. I'm good. So I thought that was really cool. I liked that. Lost count of your Skyrim character count. That's awesome. The start of all the Bethesda games, like, well, they do these, like, these great intros, but after you've played them a few times, they're very memeable. They become like the Skyrim wagon, like, forever. All right. Let's do. This is going to be a really fun boom tube to come back to. Oh, you're finally awake. Yeah, that has been... It can't be overused because it's just been used the right amount of times. Can't afford. Why are you taking 39 of them? Oh, wait, whoa. Oh, geez. I thought we were going to be in Wally's way. Any chance they're just in the boot of this guy? Well, I'm bad at my job. It takes a lot to make those, too. I think maybe back this way. We're like maybe a third of the way. We might have to go home. Like all the way home. But this is pretty cool. I can drive under it at least. That's alright. I should have tried to run back on the top of it so that I could boom tube back to my truck. Alright. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch more of the steel tubes. If not, we gotta go all the way home. That's alright. It's a fun drive. Even though this thing's flat, my truck does this the whole way through it. It's just strange. Ah, yes. Okay, let's take all of those. What have we not been using? We've not been using a bunch of these, so let's take the rest of those guys. Wagon goes into orbit. Well, in Skyrim, with all of its mods, just made the game infinitely usable. Like you could have fun with it in a bunch of different ways, and that's pretty cool. Like I don't normally use a lot of mods in games. It all depends on the game, but most of the time, 90% of the time, I'm not big on mods. But I had one called Arrowsmith, so you could make arrows. I thought that was pretty cool. And then one that put a forge in actually every town. Just automatically. If it's a town, a settlement of any kind, there's a forge. And those two right there, Lydia Space Program. What was Lydia Space Program? That's amazing. That's amazing. Oh, hi bees. How's it going? Stop it. I swear there's more every single time we cut through, too. Oh, yeah. Now, we were going to try to go from there all the way up to this little corner bit. Do you think she'll let me? We go to poof. And then we go, like, to there. And we curve. Real tubes have curves. If Lydia gets smashed by a giant, she gets yeeted into orbit. Wow. I love that. That's a mod, or that just happens because Skyrim? That's phenomenal. Lydia space program. Because why not that? Why shouldn't that be a mod? Unbelievable. Okay, to the end here. Nice. I do feel like I work for like Parks and Rec. Like we're literally just driving our truck a couple of feet, getting out, pulling out the oh, we should probably back up. We don't want to get yeeted by our truck. If those two things collide, these two trucks together, it's chaos and it's awesome. The physics in this game is quite fun. Played Fallout 76 for 15 minutes today, and oh my Allah, it was painful. Seriously? I own Fallout 76. A couple of my buddies played it, and really, like, they said they had a blast with it, and so I grabbed it up on an alright sale, but I've not played it yet. Bugthesda. Bugthesda. That's essentially, oh man, yes. That's too funny. Remember Bethesda from New Vegas? Poor thing had eyes on the sides of his skull. We miss you, Bethesda. We miss you. Alright, and so probably to the end here. No, it's tough to tell if that's going in the right spot. Alright, hold on. Do that jump a little bit better. Good stuff. And then we place, and then we're gonna maybe, yeah, there we go. Almost 4 a.m. gonna hit the sack. Oh, have a good night as well. Thanks for coming in, Kevlar. Thanks for coming in, giving us your chat. Hope to see you soon. Peace, peace. Hi, peeps. That was awesome. It's always nice having good folk. Oh, and we go this way, don't we? Okay. Well, I'm on 10 p.m. Eastern time. Whoa, that's going janky places. 10 p.m. Eastern time, 5 days a week. So would love to see you out. Would love to see you out. There, maybe? Right? And then we'll maybe yeet us somewhere up. Oh, this is gonna be hilarious. That little bit right there is gonna give such vertigo. Oh, I thought I could hear him coming. Slide right into the truck. Nice. So we gotta see about this. This will be a nice fast way in. And I don't know if there's monsters out here because we always drive, and monsters don't care if you're on something. And then I also hope that this thing isn't just a joik and starts to mess. Let's see, hold on. That should be okay. I hope that the truck can make it up this way as well. What, this too? Most unrealistic thing you've seen all day? Seriously? There's a testicle with giant stilt legs walking around. I'm just asking for clarity. If that's what you're referring to instead. There we go. Or my reliability to stream. Is that I wish you could manually climb through. And you literally just squeak your way. I don't know, what is this? Probably already 2 kilometers? Anyway. Boosh. let's maybe go back up and into... Oh, the pickup of that thing. Yeah, yeah. It's a little... Oh, I'm cutting right through that, aren't I? Hold on. Does that look better? Okay, I was cutting right through this wall. Yeah, I will say, where's my truck? I don't want to box him in somewhere weird. Oh, hold on, he's on my map. He's over this way? Oh, yeah. I will say, they do sometimes have a tough time getting up. That's the bench. They do have a tough time sometimes getting up some of those steep climbs. But you can see the speed at the bottom in kilometers. So, right over here, and this isn't actually one of the steeper climbs that you can do. Hold on. It's tough to even stop them. Hold on. And then spin around. So the fact that, yeah, I'm barely touching. And it takes quite a bit to get the pickup going. And I can't get it going faster than about 15. There's 18, 19, 20K. So I'm with you. This thing should have died going up that. There's no way. But now I'm reaching 50. You can get this thing up to probably... Yeah, you can get some okay speeds in it. Like, it really should roll backwards, and then you should have to weave and go up the hill. All right, any chance you'll go up there? Oh, whoa, yes. There's a power slug. Can we... That looks really good. What about... Oh, right there. You can go very fast if you drive it off a cliff. Yeah, what is that? Something meters per second per second? What kind of velocity is terminal? Is that a... okay, now, which way do we go? We continue this way? Okay. Oh, geez Louise. Okay. I'm gonna get smite, aren't I? And then maybe back down to the ground for a little bit. There we go. Let's go for it. Yeah, you needed to be able to survive the hills in this game. Can I bust those with this guy? Nice, nice, nice. Okay, good. I wanted those way out of the way. There's a power slug right there. Oh, jeebas. The first time I came through here, there was some pretty deadly mobs. I didn't really want to do anything too great. So I've been by here a great deal of time. Never really noticed that one particular slug. For this one, I'm actually gonna redo this. I want to go logistics, stackable bit. Yeah, here, there. There, we'll keep it up top. We might be able to then over this way it. and keep it just kind of above the road. Oh yeah, this is gonna be hilarious travel. I go this route just often enough that it's about time that we made this easy to do. There. Now, if I want to make it all future looking, I can get rid of every one of the little stilt things and it'll just zip me through here. Probably not very fast because I think all of those things are actually, they move you along quicker. But yeah. And so now we'll kind of go a little bit through the jungle because that's fun. A wild, not a Sonic hater appears. Hey, welcome to the chat. We are not doing anything particularly scary, so you should be okay. How far does that go before it tells me, hey, stop that? Right there. Beautiful. Wow, look, it's you. How you been? It has been a decent amount of time. Let's see, we'll go from you. And we'll go maybe just to here. You are very scared right now. Tell me all about it, my good buddy. You can say hi to Wally. What up, little bud? Okay, and then you will come through here. I'm trying not to clip any trees per se. Those tubes will haunt you. What are you testing for? Like aptitude or COVID? The COVID test I found was really annoying until I realized I can blow my nose so much better out of 1 out of 2 nostrils, like ridiculously better. Like I could, if nose blowing was an Olympic sport, I don't even need to practice. Yeah, that little bit of like, nobody needs that in their nose is not my favorite either. Okay, how far can this go before it yells at me and says, hey, stop that? Oh, we cut through the thingy, don't we? Oh, that's gonna look janky. I ain't not having that. I guess what we'll do is we'll now travel kind of politely along here. Nose blowing sounds very different out of context. Well, yeah. Okay. Wow, it's still just saying, hey, go for it. Does that cut through? Not any more than the sand does in the other place, so I think we might be okay. Wait, what is what? Did we see one of those little stilt testicles? Because they're kind of whack, don't get me wrong. Oh, the PogChamp emote. Yeah, oh, who is it today? I don't recognize that one. I've actually recognized a few, which I thought was pretty okay. Yeah, it turns out the original PogChamp dude is not the kind of person you want to have representing your company. So, you know, they gave him the old yeet ho. Whoa. Lots of options. PogChamp, you really haven't been around. Didn't show us an emote in your recents. I wonder if they don't because they're shuffling it. No, because by name it should still work. I'm just spitballing. Okay, this isn't too bad. And then down. We want to not cut too much still through the forest. It's gonna go like yip, as we go. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be all the right kinds of. Hey, why did you do that? That's too much of an angle? Yeah, that's gonna be too much of an angle. Alright, and then we're gonna go. Oh, hi. Just to, like, wait. Oh, alright. Right about there. We might have enough mattage to do this. This isn't too shabs. I keep thinking that I'm gonna have to like stop this and go for more mats. So floor is too deep, pipe is too long. Now it wants to get all sorts up in my face. Getting new mats wouldn't be too bad because it's right here, but. There. And so far, all of my other ones have been like this far out. Oh, I don't like the way that that just went that way. Okay, hold on. Ooh. What about a stacky pole? Well, why does one side just hover? Oh, that doesn't look cool. What about a stacky pole? Your kitties look fantastic in the bottom third of my screen. Thank you for sharing. No, that's gonna be too far away. Hold on. We're experimenting now. Oh, now we're encroaching. Okay, well, experiment over. I wanted them to come right out here, but maybe they just get to come to this part for now. I suppose let's make sure it works. And now let's drop a yeet face on it. Supply you with power from somewhere? Sure. And who's ready to ride the yeet rail for the first time? I left my truck somewhere stupid. Are you ready? Let's do it. Boosh. All right. Well, let's sit back. Enjoy the ride. I wonder if I'm going to lose speed getting up some of these hills. Wow. It's super, super relaxing. Oh, I hope I didn't leave my truck in the way of that truck. Somewhere. There was an attempt to make a table. Well done. I wonder if we get upgraded boom tubes so that I can go like lightning fast. I could be gathering leaves. Are you kidding me right now? All right, well, we can get to the oil refinery a little bit faster.
No.
Or at least a little bit more automatic, but then there's no. Oh. Clarington died somewhere. Do you
I
have
don't know where.
Do you have to reload? I keep reminding her there's an autosave because sometimes this game is punishing. Woo! Oh yeah. At this point, me and my vomit are moving super fast through a tube. There's no way this person has not found some way to yell groceries the whole time. Whoa, especially when you go by that thing. Hi there. But we passed the bees. Right? We passed the bees. That calls for some cat jam. Whoa. I like that big roundabout. That's really cool. Oh, giving her. And then, boosh. It shoots us out the end. That's beautiful. Cat spam indeed. That was beautiful. Guys, peeps, boom tubes are the best. And you see, this is a nice fuel center. And there's no, oh yeah, there's 2 coal plants on that side. But we've got tons on the grid. Like the highest we go is 3. No-ish. That means that we can probably take away those 2 coal plants and be done with actually using coal here. Only mildly nauseating? Alright, well we failed. Let me try again. Yeah, you just have to close your eyes and pretend that you're not being dragged through. It's funny because you can also reverse direction on these things. So you can like accidentally go in and be like, no, wait. I don't want to do that. And I thought that was definitely a strange but worthwhile thing when you make a super long boom tube. Because you don't want to be like, well, I'm going for a snack. Oh, beautiful. Okay, I let these guys just sniff up all of the coke that was in here, and they finally did. This machine made petroleum coke and made just boatloads of it. Can you do that in the middle? Yeah, you can absolutely do that. You can just kind of be like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like you could do that anywhere. You might even be able to just chill. I think in multiplayer, you might be able to make one that is, it doesn't have a beginning or end anymore, and it just sends the person around in a giant circle. Like a jail. So yeah, we don't need this guy. We don't need this guy. This is fantastic. So these are the coal power plants that started off this entire center. And I no longer need them because they made this place made coal power, and coal power was dirty and very inefficient in comparison. But yeah, he doesn't even have, and he uses water, but the other guys also use water? Yeah, okay. Perfect. I've never heard the term before. Walrus, can you confirm, is petroleum coke really a thing? That threw me for every possible loop. Like, there's this list of loops, and I checked every one of them. But, like, check it and double deck it. When you make coke? It's not as white as I was expecting. Right? So, but the problem is there's the purple goo that this stuff sends out. That's still making this stuff. Yeah, this stuff right here. Coal coke is a real thing. Yeah, cause it's just super inefficient coal. But now I've got this machine completely filling up with fluid, just industrial fluid, just heavy oil residue just hanging out. Now I'll be able to turn that into fuel. But like the math of this place is pretty darned awesome, because like this machine here is making 2 plastic and 1 cubic meter of heavy oil residue. But it's only doing that because all the way over here, this guy is making 4 cubic meters of fuel, but the offshoot of polymer resin, which the polymer resin uses water to turn it into plastic. And then the residual plastic turns them into empty canisters, but that's the fuel line. Like the fuel just goes around all of these machines. And then when it comes out on this end, we're waiting on canisters. Like this guy here, we were just waiting on canisters for the longest time. Now we're finally waiting on fuel. So I started another line just to add extra plastic in. But now, all across the way is another oil line, and that's all exclusively to power all of this. And ship out the remaining fuel comes out. So whatever this place doesn't use, that gets shipped down. So this end of the plant is exclusively for exporting fuel. The other side uses it for actual fueling this station. But like, because everything has an intake and an outtake for both fuel, or like liquid and solid, like it's just crazy having to put all of this together. You end up with like these sprawling tubes just everywhere. So I was very glad to get this real estate back. The coal power plants, the coal generators are huge. The fuel generators are, they're not quite as long. Lurk for work, yo, what up, Wildstrop? So they're not quite as long, but they're wider, and so you can fit more of them in like just a smaller area, and then they double the output. And then fuel is super efficient in comparison. So like all of this has been like really cool. So this guy here, no, not this guy. This guy here, he ships out all of the fuel. And then what I'm probably going to be able to do is switch it so that this line is also doing resin and fuel, and I'll be able to just recycle the empties. That's what's literally is what happening is what is happening. Is that on the other end there's a machine that unpacks all of the oil or all of the fuel. One of these machines on the other end is an unpacker, and so I get the containers back. Oh, you're not feeling well, Sonic, have a good one. Plenty of rest, water, stuff like that. Oh, I did enjoy my Coke. It was the best Coke. All the Coke. So much Coke. All of this off of one oil place. Yeah. Ew, water. You don't like my water thingy? Lots of water. But when you're not feeling well, lots of water. Otherwise, Gatorade. Right? Isn't that how it goes? Can I not swim? What's going on? I like bean water. So, I might be able to space some crap out a little bit better out here, which is nice. But at this moment, it's nice to take a look and note that even though this place isn't really producing a great deal of fuel... Oh, I keep doing that. It's the wrong place. Even though this isn't producing a great deal of fuel, it's producing some. And we have literal boat tons of this stuff back at the ranch. So, it's kind of amazing. What we need to do is now capture the auto truck and give it a new drive. We need to give it a whole new drive. Because what it needs to do is stop here and unload all of the empties. And then those empties need to be rerouted. Hold on. Whoa, way over here. Into... This is the machine that makes canisters. So we need to interrupt this process with a splitter and send from that truck station all the way down and in. So probably like underneath. I might be able to drop a splitter just on here. I did this earlier and I was like, are you kidding? I can do this? But the arrow goes that way. Right? So I might be able to do that. What we'll have to see is if this place still gets canisters when this moves on. But as you note, the fuel is moving super slowly. I don't have a way to speed that up either, but we'll check on that in a minute. If that's just automatically working, then that's kind of great. And then I've got giant canisters for residual. Because as it turns out, if something that produces two things can't produce one of the two things because the container it's attached to is full or whatever, it can't produce anything. So that happens with this machine all the time. Right now, we are at a full plastic output, so it is not producing fluid. This is okay because I actually don't need lots of this, and I only need plastic when I have fuel. I currently don't have a surplus of fuel. Oh, hi. But when I need it, there's some in here at least. Looks golden like honey. It's going to take for actual ever. I'm so pleased by that. Can we do it? They're fast. Okay, I think I'm gonna be able to head him off with a pass over this way, maybe. I don't know if jumping helps. Can we catch up to him? Not if he gets to the bees. Not if he gets to the bees. All right, we can't do that. They're fast. They're a truck, right? That's the thing. But we're hoping to pick up on that dude at some point. Usually when they show up at the station, there's a pause. If I really feel like it, I can edit and delete these nodes, and then that way he can't continue. So now at this point, I need to know if this is actually working. Oh, geez, you're gonna take that long, aren't you? Oh, I guess what I can do. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that works. I pulled these guys out, and it started to pull them from here. That's perfect. That works. Oh, wait a minute. Now, hold on. This needed to be a merger, not a splitter. Do I have the mats for a merger? I'm glad to know it works. But because we need to add. There, that guy should be good. That should be all right. Yeah, it's taking it. Perfect. Because now we're gonna output. Do I have things? Yeah, we're gonna output these guys. No. Is that straight on? Yeah. Okay. Try to at least make it look pretty when it comes around corners and stuff. Is it gonna be able to go by on that? Hold on. Let's bring it in from this side. So for the most part, I really like the amount of planning that this takes. And so I figure when it comes to playing Factorio one day, I'm gonna really like all the different things that it brings. But for now, I like what sort sims bring, and this one's doing it. Dreamsley? What is happening? How is it going? Welcome to Sort Sim. Oh, hold on. Where am I going? With this? Is this good enough? Encroaching where? There? Okay. How is it going? I'm doing well. We're virtual hoarding in the best way. In the dark, apparently. Can you just connect for me? No, I didn't think so. Possibly now you can? That looks good enough. So, oh, flashlight? Yeah, there we go. Nice, nice, nice. Good, good, good. How's things, like, what have you been up to? Tell me all about your plans. Tell me all the things. I maybe want to have a box in between here. Well, this, you know me and games and various forms of sexual innuendo and all that. So you're probably just hearing things, Walrus. It's all just you. And you go maybe, will you go there? Will that go there? Okay, let's try it from this end. Oh, it's a bit, we'll have to climb like straight past it, but maybe, is that really annoying? There. And like there. Virtual hoarding, and that's not what it sounded like to you. I love it. Okay, so now we have somewhere for our empties. Yeah. We have to hope to catch our wild truck now. Can we catch a wild truck? And I'm thinking we gotta bring this a little bit closer to the actual place. Like, we might have it spit me out, like, right there. That's actually not bad. Can we put... Yeah, let's put a yeetster right here. Maybe not right through the thing. Can we go with cosmetics here? Make it look good. Steal Edge's rules for his Discord, uses it for yours. Oh yeah, to be honest, I think that it's super appropriate to take a look at other people's rules and be like, oh, that's smart. It really can be. Oh, okay, guys. Woo! Did you see that? How do I do that? I move like they do. All right. You pick up. Koopa. Here now, after watching grown men play The Floor is Lava. Hey, The Floor is Lava is best game. Disable autopilot. Clear path. We're gonna chill for a little bit. You chill for a little bit. You don't have anything extra? Okay, good. You got all your stuff? That's good. We need to make a bigger, better, faster boom tube. Transport. I always forget where it is. It feels like a logistics thing. Boom. All right. So now, when we want to leave, where's my power? Not there. Not there. Not there. Where does everybody get their power from? Here. Maybe that's the jankiest place we could put it. Hold on. Okay, so let's take your power away for a minute. Let's connect you here so we can connect you. We can connect you. We can connect you. And then we can go boosh. And then we take the longest boom tube. The longest boom tube. There was a few from yours you were wanting to use to move forward. Indeed, indeed. Dreamsley, this is a hoarding sim. This is, I work for a company called Fix It. Is their logo somewhere funny? It's usually on the front of things. I'm an employee of, oh no, it just says tractor. Anyway, we are here on this planet to remove all of its resources systematically. So when you arrive, you have a small number of pieces of gear, one of which is something that can let me search for, we'll search for iron. Boing. And so then when you find various nodes, you go and vacuum them up. That is a space elevator, and it goes to space. It's about 2 kilometers away. And you're just in time for a tour. I'm going to take this guy and drive him around the circuit. So basically, this place is a beautiful paradise that we are just ruining, and it's amazing. I'm automating my tractor. Oh, no, 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 I did that wrong. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that is so funny. Shoot, how do I do that? Dreamsley, you've been hyping me up? Thank you. Oh, that is so not cool. This is, these are supposed to be empty. They're all full. That's a truckload. That's literally a truckload of resources that are going in the wrong direction. Like lickety split going in the wrong direction. Can you please chill? Thank you. Aw, jeebas. Ah, jeebas. Well, thank you so much, Dreamsley. I appreciate you saying. I think that we do a lot of fun here. Take all. Oh, come on. And then. Oh. We have a lot of derpy fun here. It's great. Oh, and I don't have room for all of this. Okay, so then we have to start here. I was gonna start at the empties station. Clearly that's not gonna work. You go there, you go there. All of these are in the wrong spot. How do I... How do I... I guess they're coming with me, and we're gonna watch me construct things all over again. We're gonna leave the little stumps, because those things are gonna be great. But... Oh no, I like all of this. So the logistics in this game are just that good. That it literally... Oh, hi. It literally emptied all of these. Okay. We'll try this again. No, not... Where? Belt. To... This side? This side. To... Maybe I do this when we come back? Alright. So essentially this is gonna work like clockwork in just a little bit. I just have a hubris problem. And right after saying that, it's probably gonna go terrible. Tell me, how did my other stream go? Did I find good combo groups of minions? What were we playing? What was I playing? I played a couple of different things lately. I've been game jumping quite a bit, and I like it. Okay, so you pick up from here. Let's maybe... We're gonna back up a little bit. I hope it doesn't proc anything. Okay. Let's do it. We gotta go start recording. And you wanna wait a little bit here. This is like the little bit of a delay so that we can pick up. Welcome to the tour. We're gonna take the entire circuit a few times here. All right, good stuff. Hold on to your butts. It's a beautiful world. And then we gotta go rescue my other truck. That's where I summoned guys to fight people. What was I playing recently? We played something on... There was a circle on the ground. Might have been Genshin Impact? Were you playing when I was playing Genshin? Whoa, there's the bees. Enough of the bees. Backyard wrestling? That was fun. Oh, maybe we'll go up and around here. Oh, sea salt. Oh, sea salt. Yes, Dreamsley. Rando Wednesday is getting me a lot of interesting titles. Sea Salt was phenomenal. I'm really looking forward to playing that again. That was really cool. The different minions were interesting. By the end of the night, we were summoning cats. We were picking. I unlocked a different apostle. There's different. Oh, there's my truck. There's different apostles that you can have as your like deity that you follow. And so I got to pick a different one, and that was really cool. It was nice. It was really well done. That's a sleeper hit for sure. And that comes from our own Murder Walrus. He had suggested. So I'm super glad to have that in our library. It's a nice one. It's a really good one, and I think that's got to come back for sure. Oh, I always get the Kids in the Hall theme song off this. Walrus is an amazing person. Dim 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 dim. I think this might be one of the first times that we've had film reel cam. It gets it's not as popular as Hulk Smash, the radiation level cam. Whoa, that's a lot of. All right, that's the first leg. This part is going to be a bit weird. Okay, hold on. Slow. Oh, it's going to drop off. That, I think, is dropping off fuel. That's in the right order. And then we'll bring it forward. These guys might need to switch the logistics. I'm not 100% sure. Been ignoring you since you gave him the Juglord's prayer. That was brilliant, by the way. Okay, so with our 2 pauses, back we go. See, you laugh about the truck's ability to go up a steep incline, but like it manages this like a champ. Now, I already had some inertia, that's true, but whoa. Oh, and thank you for the lurk, newbie cat. Thank you for the lurk. You get a nice peeking emote. It's really cute. I gotta make sure I don't bollocks this because I'm recording. We gotta try not to hit any weird things on the way. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? There we go. It's only peeking. I like is the duck kind. That's awesome. When I watch people that play competitive sports, I always want to make a joke of, hey, no peeking. Like, you're not allowed to rise in your SR. Oh, emotes are tough, Koopa. Emotes are tough. The neat thing, though, you've joined Affiliate at a good time. Because you can swap your emotes. I think, actually, once you've been streaming for a decent amount of time. But you'll be able to swap out your emotes for, like, holidays and stuff. You can have, like, emotes for the day. The new mascot's given positive reaction. That's amazing. That's really good. But yeah, you'll be able to theme. They gave that to partners a while ago. And partners abused it, which is a good thing. They were constantly swapping emotes, and it probably didn't kill their servers, so they said, hey, fine, finally, we can give this to, and you get auto approval when you're in good standing, all that sort of stuff. Everybody wave to the bees. You wish you could register for affiliate, you just don't have your information set to be able to do that? Like you've earned all the things, but you're not paperwork affiliate. I admit the paperwork was a bit annoying. It took a bit. All right, almost there, peeps. And then we can go rescue our other truck. And verify this is even going the right way. I have no idea what's in the boot, for example. It should be empties. But if it's not, then this is gonna bollocks the whole system. And I don't see what it picked up. Yeah, it picked up fuel. It did the thing again. So, okay, we got to make sure that we're doing this in the right order. There's now a logistics error to all of this. And then we ride forward, and it picks up fuel. So, like, at least it's doing that part okay. And then you do finish recording. You make sure autopilot is not enabled, and you get out. Because this is not cool. Stop it. Stop it. I can't just have this thing constantly emptying into that. That is not cool. Okay. Hey, it's deja vu all over again. You have the ability to be affiliated, just can't for legal reasons. That is so not cool. Yeah, I know there's a boatload of reasons, because like there's an exchange of money, so Twitch has to do their, you know, contracty goodness and whatnot. Even though I don't really sign a contract per se, the affiliate agreement is kind of like a, hey, if you're gonna keep doing this thing, you are also bound to this kind of stuff. Okay, so this guy does definitely, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. This needs to be set to, this is set to unload, right? And it does, it unloads, but now it's picking up fuel at the other end. All right. This is gonna be so tough. Big ol'. It doesn't all fit in here, does it? Oh, it does, it does, it does, it does. Oh, shoot. I don't have a way to shift click them in. Oh no, I do. Okay, good. Okay. That's all for pickup though. Okay, no worries. Have to go look through and see the requirements again, see if you can work something out. Do so. Get another pair of eyes on it too if you're up for it. Because like some of the information was a bit tough. They were asking for things that I hadn't been asked for on previous employee jobs and things like that. So, but I'm making money in a different way. So they have to have like, you know, much different requirements. So, all right. So I need to make sure that the empties are at the other end. Okay. At least this guy's mostly empty. And I suppose, at least with this end, there, pull those guys out this way, put my conveyor belts at least back together here. Jeebus. They do not need to be over here though, and I can't actually remove them from this end, so we'll just have to do it this way. Yeah, having affiliate is pretty cool. I really liked being able to flesh out the rest of my channel. I liked being able to pick. Oh, actually, there's going to be like an entire stack in there. Yeah, okay. I really like being able to get the congruity of things. Honestly, being partner is almost daunting in the fact that you get all of these additional emote slots. Like I've followed enough people on Twitter that have gotten partner after being like affiliate for 3 or 4 or 5 years or whatever, and out of nowhere they go from 5 tier 1 emotes to like 31 in a night. And it's like, what do you do to have that many? Like, not even just like, do you know artists? Do you want to go through the process of commissioning that many? Like, what? How do you? So like that to me is pretty big. I'm gonna pull that belt just to prevent any sort of stuff happening again. I think we need to go home and assess things. So we're gonna take, that's right, the big arsed boom tube. Yeah, Koopa affiliate's awesome. But yeah, like, and there's no major push for it because I don't do a lot to it, but my YouTube channel has 18 subscribers, but at 100, you can customize your URL. So right now my URL is just randomly generated in about 38 characters, and it's not particularly memorable, but no big deal. But I wouldn't mind if, you know, you had twitter.com/edgeofthefreak and Discord Edge of the Freak, and yeah, dude, I know. And you know, all of the different things all the way down. Cause like, where is it? Hold on, is it under scenes? Do I know where any of my stuff is? Right? So I've got the symbolism kind of all over the place. But the YouTube one of it in the texty version is all sorts of like, what? Also, I'm trying to follow sometimes the camera. Whoa! Just because, you know, vertigo and stuff. Avert your eyes, specifically murder walrus. Oh, it has a tough time with the sides there. That's all right. We're also gonna have to run this because there's a couple of slugs that we need to get. And there's our truck. We gotta come back for it. Which means, yes, we're walking back next time. But look at this, like, careen through the forest. This is great. This is great. And because we're on a downhill, we're, like, picking up speed. Whoosh, right through the trees. Yeah, your trash can Koopa is pretty darned awesome. Don't forget that Better Twitch TV is perfect for affiliates. If y'all know creators that don't use Better Twitch TV, get them on it. Whoosh! Oh, hi. That took a third of my health to fly back to my house. We're gonna maybe change where that goes. Okay, I kind of like that. Maybe we just put a wall up. Yeah, Better Twitch TV. Better Twitch TV is the whole reason that I can have, wait for it, Cat Jam. Twitch doesn't do GIF emotes. Twitch does not do GIF emotes, but Better Twitch TV does. And as an affiliate, you can stack your emotes that you don't have room for. So if you have a lot of concepts, hold on a sec. Can I click out of here just for a half sec? So for example, due to having Better Twitch TV, I can have those guys. Like it's actually my, there. It's my border. But yeah, you can have like cool stuff like that. What you need to do, like you sign up with your Twitch ID, and you can pick 15 personal emotes, which are like the ones like, those are actually my hands. You can't tell, but that's my tattoo in the emote. So I took a picture of my hand. And you can submit those and you have to say that they're yours, and you can also say whether or not somebody else can use them. So those rock hands are used on other channels. Other channels are using my rock hands because they found them on Better Twitch TV's global emote storage and started using them. It's pretty cool. But then you can also pick other people's global emotes and you get 15 of those as well. And I can't make GIF emotes, so none of my personal ones are GIFs, but Cat Jam. Cat Jam. Aw, Dreamsley, no worries on the lurk. Thank you very much for letting me know. Yo. So yeah, Better Twitch TV, honestly, it's worth. It's exactly what you're looking for. Like those cute little peekers are perfect. And I had to have them. Why don't we come all the way back here for it? I know we have to go get my truck. Oh, I gotta do the running man again. Hold on. My station is not kicking. Yeah, these guys here. Okay, this guy is filled with fuel. So hold on. When we arrive from the other station, we're gonna drop off fuel. And then we're gonna be hopefully empty. And then we're gonna, yeah, okay, we deposit. Oh, but that's gonna be the problem. Is that, yeah, currently they're not even going anywhere. But if he's full of those, then he can't drop anything else off. So what we need to do is put, Oh, he's taking these empties out there. Right, okay, so he's taking these empties. So he drops off fuel. And make sure. Unloads fuel. And then loads... Oh, there we go. Loads up here. Okay, that's what the difference was. Loads up here. And then takes those guys out. And I think that's in the right order to drop off the empties. And then pick up. What we need to do is make sure that... Because that's... Okay, these guys here, and then they go into there. So these guys are fine. These guys can stay stacked. Any extra empties, I need to be recycling down at the trash compactor down here. That green building is gonna... Okay. That's okay. I think this is set up alright. That's still gonna yeet me into the void, and I kind of love it. Alright, let's run the tube. Let's go get our truck back. And then we'll start the rounds, and we'll see if it's doing its job. Somewhere, I'm gonna be picking up too much of something, and it's gonna cause a clog in this, but there's ways to deal with that. There's ways to jettison. I just have to think and stuff about it, you know. I think these boom tubes are going to be great. I think what I want to try doing is severing them once in a while and have them curve up and then have another one that curves, that goes like right beside it. So it'll shoot you into the air. And if you want to keep going, you'll try to land on the other boom tube. And if you want to stop, then you'll just like not go into the other tube. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Am I making sense? So my hope is that I'll be able to make little stations, and this will be like a monorail tube that goes around the world. Right? And so I've got both truck and power slug to go grab. We'll see if this will let me do this. Woo! Hi there. Not bad, not bad. We're getting good. We're getting good. We're filled with hubris. Maybe I can yeet? Oh, we can yeet. Because you can hear them too. All hail the slug. All hail the slug. Gold star. I don't think there was anything else that I needed to worry about from up here. Back to the truck. Oh, I guess slug is love. I guess we need to make sure we're out of the way, but yeah, we want to head back to the refinery. Grubs over slugs indeed. These ones power up my stuff though. No, grubs power up your stuff but better than these guys. Fair point, Walrus, fair point. Okay. It's quite neat looking. I might smooth out the boom tube eventually. Grubhub, the deals that make you want to boogie. In the context that we're talking about it, I immediately thought of Pornhub for grubs. Because, like, you know, the grubs we're saving, we're not about to ship them out to people to consume. So we'll just give them a job in the pleasure industry. I love that little roundabout up that. It's just great. All right, so if we start this truck off with the right set. Dad, I didn't know about porn gay bangs. And we just kind of drop that guy off there. So, okay. So he's going to be showing up from that place filled with empties. The empties are going to go in here, hopefully. Where they will go into here. Where they will go into there. Now, this thing might need to get double stacked. I'm cool with that. This is where there's a potential for overload. Because the other side is foolproof, this side is not. This is the drop off, and if there's too much in here, it won't be able to drop off, won't be able to pick up, and then that's when the entire line gets a little bit like, woo! So, what's in your boot? Yeah, because we pick up, right? Yeah, okay, good, good. So I can probably do this. Maybe. There we go. Okay, so that's giving me goods there. Let's back it up a little tiny bit. Give it some extra room. Cross all your fingers and toes. We're going to enable autopilot. How does it feel knowing you're a father too? Checks Discord. 15 people. It's pretty good, man. Vote. Do we ride this guy back? I just kind of want to see how well it does. We didn't wait this long, did we? We waited this long. Sorry if I'm mouthy, I've been drinking. That's not an excuse. You're mouthy anyway. Alright, hold on. We're just going to follow it in this guy, because if not, the bees will get me. We're going to kind of try to, but I get hit. I think some of those nodes are actually a physical object. Occasionally, I have to drive around invisible things. I don't know why. I don't know why. Not depression drinking, no worries. Usually I have fun watching, if you watching wrestling. When I was a taxi dispatcher, there was a cab driver that at the end of his night, he would always say he's going home to watch his soap opera. But he told me a long time before mentioning that he always referred to wrestling as soap opera for adult men. So he was like, I'm going home to watch my soaps. And every time I knew he meant he was talking about wrestling. Just brilliant. Speaking of Edge, you won Royal Rumble and you're really happy. Hey, that's not bad. Wave to my bees. There's more of them. There has to be. I watched a bit of wrestling way back, like in the 80s way back. JYD and all those. And so wrestling, I'm surprised to see invisible things. I'm surprised to see the amount of popularity that it continues, because it wasn't as major a form, like it didn't quite have the same presence, I guess, as it does today. Back then, it almost felt a parody of itself. Seriously, I think those nodes are physical. When you're not driving the truck that's auto. Weird. Anyway. So, like, I had family members that even had the, like, action figures that they couldn't move their arms or whatever. They were just like a mold of rubber and stuff like that. And like you'd slam them into each other. You would just absolutely like friggin' top rope and club a half-pound slab of rubber that is stylized after a wrestler that's missing a lot of its paint because it's taken a boat ton of abuse. It was a really good way for kids to get aggression out in the 80s, that's for sure. I wasn't a particularly aggressive kid, but some of my cousins were, so, you know. LJN Figs? Who's that? LJN Figs? Whoa. See, what is, like, stops my truck dead in its tracks? I'm glad we're not, like, this didn't happen while we were piloting, thankfully, but It does make the drive back a little bit weird. Also, we're gonna maybe pass my truck now that we've had a lot of janky moments. So, okay, he's showing up here, and he's got a ton of fuel on him. Give me a sec. Okay, perfect. Okay, and then now has a couple of empties, but probably doesn't stick around very long. Shoot, maybe we don't worry about empties. Yeah, because now he's gonna drop off a bunch of stuff. Yeah, this guy's gonna drop off a bunch of stuff, and I don't have a sorter at that end. We'll see who's faster. Everybody waved a Wally. Okay, I'm going uphill right now. We're gonna assuredly be faster than this when we're going downhill. Boom tube, yeah. So LJN were a toy company. They made a bunch of games and toys, much to the chagrin of a certain angry video game enjoyer, one of which were the heavy rubber classic wrestlers. Like AVGN had a problem with them. I always thought it was just Mattel, Hasbro, one of the big companies. Like they were the biggest producer of like rubberized plastic toys. Not the G.I. Joe model necessarily, although that was Hasbro. Not necessarily that model, but the like... Woo. So yeah, LJN, hey? I didn't have any particularly myself. I was like a Transformers, G.I. Joe kind of a kid. But I only watched wrestling when I was hanging with that end of my fam. That's a hard rivalry? Really? In his video game, they're the main villain? Oh, wow. That's kind of the laughing, joking numbnuts. I can picture him doing that. I watched a bunch of really early AVGN, but I didn't keep tabs on them. Oh yeah, this is gonna yeet me, isn't it? If I give it a little bit of go, I think I end up there. So when he shows up, he's bringing fuel as well as... Huh. He's bringing fuel as well as empties. So if I come down and drop a smart splitter in place, is that, hold on. Is this in place? Can I? Oh yeah, it'll just go on there. Let's maybe put you right there. Oh, that's beautiful. So now at this point, peeps, center output will get empty canister. Oh, wait a minute. It was taking that anyway. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm wondering, can I put the surplus fuel over here? I'm gonna for now. But I'm wondering if I can put it directly into this box. I can't put you guys in there automatically? I really can't. Ah, jeeps. That's less good. We'll have to check that out. I gotta find a way to inject what comes out from this splitter directly into this one. Shoot. Whoa, that's a boom tube. Oh, that sucks. Literally. This side's gonna always be... Yeah, that's this slot, is these guys here. Bit of a thinker. Also Ninja Turtles, because I was old enough for the 2000 series to hit you right. Oh, that's awesome. That's amazing. Any chance this... That's an intake, isn't it? How much clearance do I have? Not enough. Damn. I could drop another splitter down here, maybe? Like, I could drop one right here. Right? Where's the notch out? Yeah, okay. Connect them there. Connect them here. Okay, so now that hasn't changed. And you were getting your fuel? Okay, perfect. Perfect. This should now have clearance. You gotta do the weirdest things with this. Whoa, way up there. Something like that. Okay, don't do that though. But that's gonna be what we're after. I don't know how much clearance we have to go over this guy. Probably no more than about 4. 2, 3, 4. I bet we gotta go at least... We'll do 6. Let's just try it. Right? And then... That way when fuel comes out here... Right? I know it's ugly, but if that was gonna connect... That would be okay. Right... Oh, it's right here on... it's right here on this line. Okay. Now this is going in the wrong direction. Hold on. I'm trying to remember the best way to do this. Yeah, okay. So that might actually be going the right way already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe. And it's backwards. I don't know how to... There's no way to change this guy so that he's not that direction. Hold on. These guys. That's not too weird or anything. Let's bring you away for a sec. All the way to the top. Wait a minute. This is the wrong way. Right? Because we're taking excess fuel from this and going there. Uh-oh. Alright, hold on. Something got in the way from us. Away from us here. This is also a great workout for my dyslexia. Oh, no. Take the thing that's glittery. Thank you. So this needed to be a merger, not a splitter. I see what I did wrong. Just stops. Can I do a merger? I can. Okay. Is that gonna go? Oh, weird. Is that now gonna go? So this should allow this to now still go through. Yeah, you still. But now it should come through. Okay. And so now I can feed into. This should work out. And we decided 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. And now that's ready to take. Okay, good show. So, where am I? So now from here, takes a lot of planning, yo. Takes a lot of planning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and spin. And now we tell it that if you get fuel on the left, and that's not the right one. That's not the right one. That's the right one. Woo! Okay. So now you can drop off whatever you feel like. Empties will go into there. Fuel will go back across and be stuffed back in the box. That way, if it doesn't manage to pick it up the first time, right? Is that... I want to check and see... We just gotta maybe wait and see here what... Those empties are just gonna fly. And if we discover that there's just far too many empties at this end, then maybe we find a way to put a cap at the other end as well. So when it has excess empties, it can just literally give them to the fix-it machine. There's a great deal of empties in there. I know there's a few of regular fuel though. Whoa, that's a boom tube. Those things really do suck. Oh, whoa. Alright. So those guys are gonna go there. And then they're gonna come down here. And then we're gonna see them go through there. And then, yeah, that's a lot of them. And they're going right back into here. Okay, this is alright. This is good. This is okay. And now they can drop off whatever. It doesn't matter. Woo! Okay. This worked out. This was good. This was pretty sweet. Yeah. This is now nice and self-sufficient. We just need to keep tabs on the grid. Make sure we're well below. What are we at? 3... Is that our max? Okay, perfect. 340-ish. Yeah. Now he is driving, right? Yeah, okay, cool. It also takes a great deal of time to empty those. Like, we produce an insane amount of fuel. We maybe don't want to keep the empties around like this. Let's go find out what we can do at the other end to mitigate how much, like, that it's not bringing entire truckloads. We can maybe split off the empties so that only half of them are really coming to the truck depot and the other half are being shredded for coupons. If that's a weird thing for me to say, stay tuned. There's a machine that you can shred anything in the game and it'll give you points, and you can buy like cosmetic crap with it. It's really cool cosmetic stuff. I say crap, but like these little like orange tubey things that have a little stick, I can get a wall mounted one, so I could probably wall mount them like up along there, but even if not, you could wall mount them throughout your factory, automating your ability to travel throughout your factory as well. And then they don't have to look quite so wrap-aroundy, if you will. I'm noticing like ore and stuff that I didn't see because I got to go taller. This might be a cool way to travel. I love that we slow down here. I don't think there's a way to speed this up. I think there's probably... I remember Ataris and Gilded Birch having issues with their piping, their boom tubes. I think they had sort of a similar thing. They were having a problem with lift. And so they couldn't get to the top of their factory using a standard boom tube. So I think they might have had to use zipping. So like having your inertia when you exit the tube, when you enter a new tube, now you're traveling faster in the second tube. Weird stuff like that. Portal physics, if you will. And as it stands, I've forgotten again that I am going to... Okay. I slowed myself down at the end. Because you can. Let's try and maybe make this a little less dangerous just at the end here. Come on. Oh. Okay, and I wanted to go still to here. But can we... If I tilt it too much, does it go... It does. It goes right into the ground. How about this? Only go to here. I can't tilt these guys though, can I? I want to be able to have it tilt, but not that far on the ground. Transport. Right here? Ah, okay. What is it doing? Oh, okay. I couldn't see it through here. Oh, wow. Weird. Oh, cool. We can do some pretty neat things with this. That's gonna kill me. You made a really regrettable joke tonight. Seriously? What kind of regrettable joke did you make? And am I gonna regret asking? I'm totally gonna regret asking, aren't I? That guy's 7 of 7. Where did we have him plugged in? Anybody know? We went all the way to here, so there's probably... Oh, yeah, that guy right there. Can I... Can we build... Yeah, we can build an MK2. There, just in case. So now, when we show up here, I don't think it's gonna yeet me right away. Yeah, nice, nice. So then you have to be like... Boom! But then when you come back, it's gonna just shoot me down right here. This is kind of amazing. And music is a vibe. You liking this? You liking this? I sort of love that they have an entire geared up lo-fi playlist going on. I think it's really well done. During the match, 2 tag team partners turned on each other, and when me and my idiot friend started fighting, my joke is to say, no, stop apes together strong. Oh, dude, don't go there, though. Don't go there. But I'm with you. I'm with you. That's amazing. Together strong. It kind of brings me back to high school. My friends used to fight Street Fighter. Mortal Kombat, all that sort of stuff. Like a buddy of mine used to suddenly yell out Raiden's across the room slam, put his hands together like this, and just hit you. Or he'd do like the 100 hand slap from Street Fighter 2. And stuff. And, you know, yeah. I kind of almost miss that geeky version of backyard wrestling that I wasn't entirely involved in. But I sort of was involved in. So I think that boom tube is good. We drop off fuel. Look at all the fuel. So now... yeah, and look at all of these too. So where's the feed? It's this guy, isn't it? They're loud, by the way. It's this guy. I maybe want to split that off. I put a big one of these up there on purpose, but I maybe want... we can't fit a splitter in here, can we? Jump in. Unlurk. I love it. I do believe unlurk is a command. Can we send you... well, hi, stop, hi. Can we send you far away? Beautiful. I love the unlurk. Apparently there's also a cooldown. Note to self, bollocks to that cooldown. You are exposed. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome and welcome back. We are looking for a way to limit the amount of things that go into this backs. Dreamsly took your cooldown. Cooldown thief. See, that's encroaching. Look at it encroach. We can't have that. No, that's a Stream Elements thing. They have a natural cooldown of, I don't even know, I think it's something like 5 seconds. So that it's just pre-spam. It's to ensure nobody can overly jank on your things. You know what I mean, Jellybean? No. We don't want to bring it around this side, because that cuts off the trucks. And we already have a lot of woe going on. Everything will okay, I'll be promised. Come on, get under the thing. Just go under the thing. You're gonna get hurt. What are you doing? What are... do I really have to get rid of stuff? This piece of pipeline is going to... not be happy with me. Okay, cool. Pipeline. Done. That was all kinds of weird. We'll maybe try not to do that again. Okay, I'm just gonna drop a splitter right here. I'm just gonna not drop a splitter right here. How do I? Hold on. Gotta thank Straub. She helped me decide to change your mascot. Oh, nice. You guys did like a storming of the brain. Right about there should be a good spot for a split. Because they come... oh, hi. They come into this box. But we'll split them off and we'll send them down the way. Yeah, Straub is kind of awesome for the art world and other things. A little bit of a shout out moment for how awesome she's been for all of our wonderful communities. Oh, that's not nearly tall enough to go past all the truck depots. Maybe it needs to go just over top of this guy. like not far. That far? My head can only get... Well, I mean, like, look at your Etsy shop just going to town. Going to town. It has been awesome. So, like, that's pretty lit. Gotta hype you up. Is that gonna be okay? Okay, conveyor belt, MK3. Okay, that's the right height. And we're looking, I guess, to go down and around over there. What meridian are we on? Right there? Okay. Will this work? No, it's the wrong way, and I can't get it to go... I wish there was a button I could hit to flip this guy around. I need it to be... outtake to at the top. I can't push it downward and I can't build it from the top. I've had this issue a few times. Maybe, do I have the room to build another splitter? Maybe if I put it here. Can I attach? Yeah, like that. That should be able to work. How many do we have? 2, 3. And then... Man, the logistics of this game is so fun. All right, now we make sure that, let's have a seat. We make sure that this goes where we go. We need it to just go straight into this machine here. Yeah, these tunes are kind of slapping on us tonight. I like it. Okay, so let's go for a jaunt. Capital B, capital beautiful. Recycling, people, at its finest. We'll travel with them for a little bit. Head on down. I don't intend to get too many items from, but this guy here will get us coupons. Coupons for the Awesome Shop. And the Awesome Shop looks like a place where you'd get a $50 phone card so you can call faraway places. But it's actually just a really cool Chrome browser, perhaps even Opera, and you can buy cool stuff. But then everything is like, you know, certain amount of, and you get all the things it contains. She's actually, Dreamsley, she's actually at work. She lurk for works, and so gets to dip in and out every once in a while. She has a thinker's job, so it's pretty cool to be able to have background, and Twitch is brilliant for things like that. It's kind of awesome. And we would absolutely love you to pick that up again. No pressure. No pressure. See, check it. Double deck it. We could be having Hypertube wall hole. Are you kidding? Isn't that just the best? But you can have a little like support peg that sticks out, or you can have one that like, so it can continue if you have like wall attachments. You can have them go through these, I think. I already bought the golf cart. Pressure. You would stream your Minecraft chill house that you built, because that place was just awesome. You would stream like, I don't know, you probably beat I want to call it Spitfarter. Spiritfarer, but games of that ilk. I can see you coming back and doing some seriously good chill, but more and more, I think I would love to see you do art streams too. It wasn't one of Naku's emotes. You did somebody's emote live though, didn't you? Did you do a live art stream for us once? Oh, and then these walkways are kind of neat. You get ramps. Oh, jeebus. My wife bought these, but we weren't sure about them, but I like the idea of the railings. I think we're probably going to pick up walkways. This could make some good cosmetics for us. Right? And then I bought a coffee cup. Backgrounds for Fleur. Maybe. I'm trying to remember. I don't recall. But it was good times. Tons of emote work to stream now. Indeed. Yeah, like, check with your folk, like anybody that you're doing commissions for, and just be like, can I stream my commission? Like, I think that would be amazing. I think that would be really cool. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I would probably only do that for people that you are colloquial with, people that you know well, because you wouldn't want people to, like, later on be like, yeah, well, you used it for clout, so it's free, right? Or anything weird and just pulling nonsense on you. Even though you've got in writing, this is the money, all that crap. It's terrible. But like, I think it could be a really cool way to, like, or just stuff for the shop. Yeah. Like stuff for the Etsy shop. Because I think you've got a nice easygoing system. So I really like the idea of people getting to see the work, you know. Channel trailer. I think I have a channel trailer. I have one of my 90-minute highlight reels. Someone tried to say I sent them JPEGs a day ago. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? Jeebuzz. So, let's print out some coupons. Couple of things. I just noticed these inverted corner quarter pipe. You can actually do like spheres and stuff. Like bowl shaped bits and cool things. So like that's not too bad. And have like tunnels for your tubing to go through. I really like that, actually. There's a section I might be able to use this now. Add that to my cart. Let's buy all. I actually had thought to myself, I don't want to buy the quarter pipes pack because it seems stupid. No, but hold on. I've got somewhere that might work. Do I have to go really far or just really, really far? Yeah, let's go really, really far. Whoa, go for it. So I'm curious, if we come into foundations and we do inverted quarter, oh, okay. I was hoping that was gonna allow for a nice short inward, but that's actually a really big, I could probably, oh, actually, this might look good if we do it this way. Right? Oh, that's kind of cute. Yeah, okay. Inverted. That actually looks really good. That gives some good cosmetics to this. You help somebody out, no need to feel bad for that. That's the other thing. And Koopa, like I'd suggested, as an affiliate, you'll be able to swap your emotes in and out. I feel like Trex swapped his out midstream, and we just had to refresh our browser, but if we switched to a different channel and back, that would have counted. So, like, at the end of your stream, one day, you swap your emotes to somebody else's and have a different stream next time, and by the time that people load up their browsers, it's cached. But like if you're really looking, you can have a ton on of emotes and just have them available to you. I legit have no ideas what I would even put in my 5th emote slot. Like we commissioned Words Are Hard, partly for Murder Walrus, but also my wife was watching a streamer back in the day when she first started with Twitch, and one of his best emotes was Words Are Hard, and like it got used a lot because like, I mean, I spend an alright amount of time talking, you spend an alright amount of time typing. Between all of this, Words Are Hard. That's a great emote, but I have no idea what I'm up for. So, but I would legit like to have 10 or 12 available to me, so that I can just have a little bit of extra fun. Every once in a while, just, swap out the emotes. I have to go, Dreamsley, no! Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for letting me know you hype up the channel. That is so lit. I love it when people enjoy. I enjoy. I enjoy what we do here. I think that we have some great times. And I'd absolutely love to see you back. This has been a good time. It's been a good time. So I hope you get time. 10 p.m. Eastern. That's my like consistency. That's the only kind of consistency I have. I'm with you. Waking up early. Ooh. What? What? Koopa, did you just throw it? Okay, now I have to follow the thread. That went out to Newbie. Are you serious? Newbie's now got ad-free viewing? That is amazing. That is amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hype. Hold on, I've got hype. Oh, I hit the wrong button. All the buttons. And then you get the little one with the little, like, peekies. Uh-oh. Another accidental hype penis in the chat. Aw, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Dreamsley. Hope to get you back in here nice and soon. Hope to get you back in here. The consistency of 10 p.m. is the only thing I can really offer, but I feel for everybody who has to get up early, you can use hype before you go. You can use hype all you like. You can also hit rando if you want. I will be up at like 6 in the morning, and look at the hype. Look at the hype. Dreamsley, you can use a lot of hype. You can use a lot of hype. Who else? Oh, so Icicle got that too. Icicle, Koopa. Yo, Koopa. Hype, and hype. Oh, you also get the coveted Fs in the chat. Oh, okay. Wedge. There we go. I have a few troll buttons. I sometimes push them. It's fantastic. And if you're ever raiding with people, definitely let them know with the nice little flag. That is awesome. Hey guys, thank you so much for the hype. Look at all of that nonsense. Get some people some ad-free viewing. And those PogChamps. Does anybody recognize the new PogChamp? I don't recognize. Oh, that's I can't mouse over stuff when I don't recognize the new PogChamp. Those are some beautiful emotes. Look at those coming up there, Dreamsley. That looks awesome. That looks awesome. Alana from Funhouse? I don't think I know Alana from Funhouse. Dreamsley, thank you so much. Get your sleep though. Get lots of sleep. I will be up at the crack of FD. I get up at like 6-ish. I have a toddler. I guess I have a preschooler now. Ugh. I have a preschooler now. That's great. And will not respect the sunshine, so I will be up well before that. However, I do my best to try to continue to entertain the masses where best. Are you not making? Okay. Emote being worked on. How does a trash can poggers? Well, you'll see. I'm looking forward. I love that you have a really good theme. You take care as well, Dreamsley. See you soon. Oh, jeeps. Yeah, trash can poggers indeed. Whoa, gee. See, I had a couple that were doing that. I never considered that I could bank them downward. We're gonna have a lot of fun with the boom tubes, peeps. Well, speaking of raid emotes and other emotes, I do believe that this was end of stream. My little alarmy thing went off to be like, bro, it is so late. What are you even doing? And why is this here? When and why did I put a rando block right there? This game's great. This game is great. Boop. Boop. People were asking, isn't this bad for your mental health? And to be honest, nah, having fun and not taking myself seriously is one of your favorite things in the world. Like calling yourself trash, people were worried that that's like gonna affect your own personal state. I mean, it could come under the topic of backtalk, where like the things that you say about yourself are heard by you first. And so, you know, you want to make sure that you're using positivity where possible, but so like tongue-in-cheek humor is great, you know? People always worried when I was growing up, it wasn't quite as popular to be a freak. Freaks and geeks wasn't a thing yet. But I always kind of thought to myself that as long as I'm enjoying the thing, right? So that it's okay that I'm a freak. It's fine. I am all right with that. I enjoy very strange, unconventional things. I'm all right with that. And I often even seek out the strange and unconventional things. I have a freak flag. I fly the heck out of it. But I had a lot of people be like, dude, you're not a freak. Stop calling yourself that. I'm like, I will call me what I want to call me. I've got some choice words for you right now. But yeah. I mean, as long as you're like, I think that if you were just like hanging out and being like, I'm trash, right? Then people could probably then have something to say. But if you're like, right, if you're having a good time about it and there's no, I don't know, you got to be able to look at signs. You got to be able to look at your friends and say, they're being a little bit weird, or be like, that's just, you know, they're being honest with themselves. And that poor schmuck is stuck. I feel bad for them. They had no business sending me to this planet so I could just yeet it all into the sun. All right, well, let's get a save on. I myself am strange and unusual. I like strange and unusual. I collect all you people. When I was in high school, I more or less essentially found and collected all of the really weird folk in the world, all of the people that were maybe not quite as popular in society, you know, that sort of thing. I hung out with a lot of the drama kids. My high school had a lot of hats, a great deal of hats. We had some of the best sports in the city. We also had a tech program. We had French immersion. We had developmental section of our school that was like a miniature high school that had immersion. So there was all sorts of different cultures of all different kinds in my high school, and it was a really cool time. But yeah, like way back in, hold on a second, I'm gonna mess with my mic a little bit there. But yeah, like way back in the day, I used to kind of collect the people that you could tell didn't really have a home. Because like, if you've got a propensity for drama, you will join the drama crew. If you've got a propensity for music, you will join the music crew. If you've got the propensity for sports, there's a sports crew. Like what was it, 10 Things I Hate About You, where they walk through and they're like, that's this group, that's this group, like that was my high school. It was just segregated. You couldn't have more than 20 people to a group, so if you had more than 20, you made a new group. It was fine. Like, well, we like this music now, and screw you people. And it was just like these little pockets of folk, but there'd be all these kinds of people that are like, I don't really belong anywhere. And I'm like, come here for a sec. We're gonna go do some crazy, nonsensical things that nobody else is gonna come up with, because we're not dramatic, we're not sportsy, we're not techie. We're just gonna do stupid things. One of my favorite is that we used to just push my car around. We had gas. We just couldn't afford to drive around like where you're not going anywhere. But like, you'd literally just push the car. And so we're pushing the car one day. It's because like, we're bored. We didn't have the internet. There was no internet, right? Like, we're just pushing the car around. And these people stop and they ask if we need help. And so we ask for directions to the city we're in. And when the people are confused and they're like, you're in that city, we start cheering and pushing the car even harder. Right? Like just like, so the idea was way back in like good old 1991 when I was in grade 9. There was no internet or cell phones or any of that sort of crazy stuff. This is me talking like I'm an old dude, but like literally we'd all pile into a car and we'd drive up to the local arcade and one of us would put quarters in and the rest of us would cheer the other one on, right? Like it would just be this like group that would go around and do random stuff. But one day I bet a kid that he couldn't steal the one whole flag from the golf course that was inside the mall because the 90s had weird money. He stole the 11 flag, so he stole, you know, that's 2 ones. But he literally jumped into the mall, jumped into the golf course, grabbed a flag, yeeted himself out and left. Like he just walked out of the mall with a flag. It was phenomenal. So like we used to just do stuff that you'd probably get arrested for now, but like it was just pooping about, right? Like no big deal. You just like you'd pick up a like public payphones were brand new to the digital world, so you just jam as many numbers as possible and then it would give you how much, like it would say, you know, this is a $6.30 call. So you'd see who could get the most. I got a $13.10 call. Like it's asking me to put in $13.10 worth of quarters into this phone so I can call whatever numbers I jammed into it. So like, you know, you just do random stuff and it was a lot of fun. And I kind of like that was the kind of thing that I did way back. And I sort of feel like that in the wonderful world of Twitch, we have that going on now. We have all of these people that, for example, were graduated the year that you're born, the year that you were born. And yet we can all get along because we all come here because we have something in common, but it's not the drama club. It's not the sports club. It's not any of the, like, it's not yet the popular thing. It's getting there, but like, we're all just a boatload of misfits that thankful through the internet, we're able to hang out. And that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Cause like, as I got older, a lot of my friends smoothed their lives out, but I've still got a bunch of friends that are that same level chaotic, that we can still have a lot of good crazy time fun with every once in a while. And I like that. I think that's neat, but that's what I really like doing here at Twitch is playing very strange games, having very strange conversations, talking about really weird stuff. And then eventually we raid somebody and it's awesome. It's really cool. So speaking of, no, I just turned off my text to speech out of nowhere. Sorry if anybody was using that. There. So who do we have? There is not a lot of folk out there right now in the world. Raid requests. Newbie. Newbie, are you still lurking by any chance? Last time we were out, you had a raid request. I'm very, very curious if you've got. We were about to raid, but I think we got somebody from Koopa ahead of time. So the friend I stole Icicle from is on. The friend you stole Icicle from? That's a loaded statement. Right? There are I have so many nested questions. Just very curious. You some sort of a poltergeist type? Steal their souls. Yes, right, and she wasn't into him. Well, he didn't steal. You had the right currency for the store. There's a difference. It was a choice, right? Somewhere we haven't been in a little bit, and I know jumping into first-person shooter from first-person sort sim is a bit different, but I really haven't been over to Alpha Ruse in a little while. And I wouldn't mind bringing some love over to this chap. It's been a little tiny bit, and he's, he got signed on with a group, and then he's had a bunch of PC issues since. Nothing like too major, but he was trying to get a capture card installed, and it wasn't going his way. And for a short while, wasn't able to run viewer games. So I think tonight might have been one of the first times he's been able to come back for viewer games for a little while. So he's on a new team. This is Alpha Ruse, brilliant first-person shooter streamer. He is all the love, all the great conversation, very engaging, and interested in viewer games. So I think that's what he's in, Straub. I think he joined a new team of some sort. Like he's still part of the Like and Bites Discord and all that, but there was like this moment where they were talking hype and talking things coming, and then he got a capture card. And those things are a little bit weird to set up sometimes. So he was having a bit of issue and he wasn't able to stream for a bit. So I know that he's come back tonight for sure for viewer games. So yeah, I kind of want to bring some hype to the Ruse. He's good peeps, man. He's got all the best love. So guys, tomorrow we're going to do more Outer Wilds. I think we've got some stuff we can do in that game. Again, so I think we're gonna try that out. Thank you so much for all the hype, all the subs. Look at those gifts tonight. You guys are just lit. Unbelievable. Thanks again for hanging out, for chatting, for bringing your love, bringing your hype. Let's package that up into a gift and bring it to Alpha Ruse. Thanks so much, guys. Enjoy.